So today, I'm sitting down and having a conversation with an international R&B singer. So make sure you stay tuned.
What you sing as giving them a type of kind of.
Anasema malaika ninakupenda malaika anasema malaika ninakutamani malaika anasema
Jump down already.
Can you sing?
Nashindwana malisina we ningekuoa malaika anasema jambo ngoyo jambo bwana habari gani ngoyo mzuri sana atiwa.
What's going on, world? Welcome back to T3 and Me. It's your man Tim Ford Jr. here, and I'm here with my brother, international R&B singer, Mr. Ben Poa. Ben Peasy.
Yeah, my brother. Thank you so much, my brother, and welcome.
Yes.
Welcome,
Karibu.
my brother. Welcome to my humble residence.
Yes.
Humble,
Asante sana. Karibu to T3 and Me, brother.
yeah.
Thank you for, taking the time and adding us to your schedule to come and let us have this conversation with you at your house, man. You opened up your home to us. We
Anytime,
definitely
my
appreciate it. Yeah.
Anytime, my brother. Karibu sana.
Thank you.
Welcome.
You actually was when we met, I'm glad I didn't know who you was. You know what I'm saying? Because this guy's an international, like I said, an international superstar. And when I met him, he didn't come off as someone who was boastful and was kind of arrogant in who he was. I met him as a humble brother, man. He came to the shop and we just had a nice conversation and we built casually. And it was like a refreshing conversation to see somebody, of your mindset and have done the things that you've done, man. So thank you for coming on. I appreciate it.
Thank you, my brother. Thank you so much. I like to believe that you have to be humble and a good person to know a good person.
Yeah.
So thank you, man. Thank you for that energy, that spirit.
Yeah. Karibu. Asante sana for coming. Thank you, man, for inviting us to your life, inviting us to your story, and giving us an opportunity to just talk to you and show people that, a lot of my audience don't believe that people in Africa are over here doing big things like this. Like, people don't think that there's international singers, people that's actually like, you came from a village in Dodoma, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, you come from a village in Dodoma, and now you've reached to a point where you're internationally known from East Africa, man. So, talk about coming from, your village in Dodoma, how you started, and what started you to singing.
Okay. So I grew up between Dodoma, Mpunguzi village in Dodoma, and Vingunguti. There's a place called Vingunguti, which is like slum place, slums, yeah. So I grew up between the two places, and so when I was growing up, I was so much into arts, like all kinds of arts, like painting, traditional dancing, acting.
So you was painting too?
Yeah, I was painting. In fact, my paintings were being used in class when I was in primary school. Like I could draw a village, I could draw like so many things, like drawing and painting.
Do you still have some of those?
No, it's me. You see, now when I was growing up, like I had a lot of things. I was doing like almost all kinds of art.
Okay.
Yeah, but when I was growing up, it was filtering. Like everything was being filtered, and then I remained with music and a little bit of acting.
I got you.
Yeah.
So when you were growing up, you knew that it was art that you loved,
yes,
but you just didn't know which lane you were going to take it in. Yeah. That's cool, man. So coming from you know, you said you said it was a slum between Dodoma and where again?
Yeah, slums of Vingunguti.
Vingunguti.
Yeah, Vingunguti.
Vingunguti.
Yeah.
So how did you end up in Dar es Salaam singing?
Okay. Yeah, okay. So now my family is mostly based in Dar es Salaam.
Okay.
But Dodoma is the roots. And my childhood, between my childhood, I spent most of my childhood between Dodoma and Dar es Salaam. And my father was doing his businesses in Dar es Salaam.
Okay.
So we at some point we kind of settled in Dar es Salaam completely. And then we started school in Dar es Salaam 1997.
Yeah.
Yeah, primary school, secondary school, high school.
Yeah.
Everything in Dar es Salaam.
Yeah.
So when I was growing up, we would still go to Dodoma, but not like how it used to be before we completely settled in Dar es Salaam.
I got you. I got you. So it was like less and less time that you would go.
Yeah.
How often do you go now?
4 or 5 times a year.
Yeah. So is that pretty common, or do most people go more?
You see now my family, my mother right now is in Dar es Salaam. My last born sister lives in Dar es Salaam, though she's doing university in Dodoma, but she lives in Dar es Salaam. So it's almost all the families in Dar es Salaam.
Okay.
We still have the home, the point where we meet.
Yeah.
Whenever something happens, good or bad, we all meet, like all members of the clan in general.
Is it a point in town, or is
No,
it a point
in Dodoma.
In Dodoma, okay.
Yeah.
So when something happens, y'all know
Yeah.
there's a point where we have to meet at.
Yes.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah.
That's cool. So how did you I know you said you have a close relationship with your mother, right?
Yeah.
Your mother actually lives here. I just met her. That's pretty cool, man. Yeah, she's a nice woman.
Thank you.
So did she how did she feel knowing that her son is an international R&B singer, man? How does she, how does mommy take that? Did she always push you to sing? Was she like always in your ear?
She's been a very supportive mother. She's
Yeah.
been super supportive. When I was growing up, I didn't show much of my talents to her because I was a bit shy in front of her.
Yeah.
But everywhere else I was,
Yeah.
But with her I was a bit shy, but she would still support me, like the transport money to go to the studios, to go to singing competition. She never asked me like, let me hear you sing first. No. She was just like, okay, where you wanna go now? I wanna go to, there's a singing competition now. Okay.
She supported.
Yeah, she supported.
Yeah.
And then even the day that I won my first award, Best R&B Song of the Year in the Tanzania Music Awards.
Yeah.
She cooked for the kids in the street, in the neighborhood.
Yeah.
Like she was like, yeah. So she cooked pilau. There's
pilau.
a Swahili dish called pilau,
Yeah.
which like people from mid to low life, like especially the kids, like
I love
pilau,
it. Yeah,
pilau.
I love it.
Yeah, so she cooked pilau and feed like all the kids in the neighborhood, and then I came with an award, and then it was just like we are on TV, like the whole Tanzania is watching.
Yeah.
Even though life had not really changed at that moment in terms of like financially or like in terms of like getting gigs and stuff, but that recognition, because Tanzania Music Awards, everybody watches. So like I was on TV receiving my award. I couldn't even speak up. Like I'm in front of Tanzania.
Yeah.
Like just a boy from the slums, from Mpunguzi village. Like we don't have in our not only family, in the clan, there's no one who's like on radio, like famous person.
So you were first.
It was like, so it's possible. So for me it was like a signal, like, yo, it is possible. It doesn't matter where you're from.
Yes.
Yeah, so
Yes.
yeah, so I was and during my hustle, that was one of my goal, like to show to the kids from where I'm from, like even us, can do it. Like
Yeah,
this,
yeah, yeah.
it's not like the opportunities are for like certain people.
Yeah.
Like if you push and you stay focused, you
can make it
Yeah,
happen.
you can make it happen.
Yeah. That's what's up, man.
Yeah.
A lot of people feel like because of the, the situation that they're in their lives,
Yeah.
they can't see themselves getting to that point of like reaching something like what you've accomplished already, man. A lot of people like you yourself has been able to use the situation that they grew up in as their ammunition and their fuel to take them to a level to help them reach, international stardom and doing things like that.
Yeah.
So it's true that people can actually, wherever you come from,
Yeah.
wherever you come from,
Yeah, my bro.
yeah, just believe in yourself.
Yeah.
Yeah. How did you get to the point? Like, how was it reaching? Well, first, what year was it when you won the Tanzania award?
It was 2011.
2011.
Yeah.
So, from how long were you singing before you actually received an award?
Okay, so my whole life, even in school, between the breaks between school, like from secondary school to high school, like in between, and during the school, I was learning and practicing, and
A lot of practice.
I went to, there's a center called Tanzania House of Talents. When I was in Form 4, I think I was 17 years old. I went there for an audition to join the class, and then I passed. I didn't pass because I was a good singer, but they just liked the tone. They said, you have a nice tone. You are like, your sound, your tone is very nice and very unique, but you don't know the basics, you don't know the techniques of singing, but we can teach you.
Yeah.
So
Mdogo.
mdogo.
Yeah,
So but
yeah.
before that, like my whole school life it has been arts, performing in front of school, like during on the graduation days, and school events, inter-school functions. I was singing and practicing. Yeah.
So now this is like really your gift. Like this is really what you're supposed to be doing. You've been practicing on it your whole life, this entire time.
Yeah, and I remember when I was in high school, I was, because I had finished the class at Tanzania House of Talent, singing class. I was like, I'm good, like I can sing, I can write, I can do harmonies, So even when I was in high school, I was even teaching. I was teaching like the kids. Like my, my fellow students who love to sing. There's one of them, because I would never say, but since he said and he's been saying that I taught him.
Yeah.
So now I embrace it.
Yeah, you
yes,
embrace it.
I taught him.
Yeah.
His name is Paul Clement. He's a very famous gospel singer. So
you helped him.
Yeah, I was teaching him like step by step how to breathe while singing. Things like that.
Yeah.
Wow. So I was doing that. I had like 5, 6 people that I was teaching when I was in high school. Yeah.
So a big part of what you do, you always make sure that you pull somebody with you and try to help them come with you. Yeah. That's real. Where I'm from, we call that real, and that real basically means that's what's the word for real? How can I? That's real. That's good that you do something like that, bro. That's a great gesture that you actually, don't forget about the people that's watching, and don't forget about the people that's trying to come up too. A lot of people reach a certain point and then they act like they can't look back and say, I remember when I started. I remember when I just needed somebody to give me a chance. So that's good that you actually do things like that, man.
Thank you, my brother. It's the least I can do.
Yeah.
Exactly. It's the least I could do, and
You've come from the slums in Dodoma. And now you're at the level to where you're doing different partnerships and different deals on international level to bring awareness to so many different, topics and things that the world is dealing with. Talk about some of the partnerships that you're a part of and what you're doing to try and help Africa, elevate and come up. Yeah, like the first one, we dig it, right?
Yeah, just dig it.
Just dig it.
Yeah,
Yes.
just dig it.
Yeah.
Just Dig It is an organization whose mission is to regreen, as in to combat climate change through regreening. Like they make degraded lands. So what we basically do is like we give life back to to degraded lands.
Like deserts.
Deserts and semi deserts. Yeah. So what we do, and we use like nature based solutions. It's not like coming and planting trees like. So what we do is we dig barns. We dig barns, and then when rain comes, instead of water flowing, it stays, right? It stays in the barns.
Inside,
yeah. And then after some time, it generates it generates plants basing to according to that area, according to that weather.
Yeah. So if you dig deep enough in the dirt, and you let just water seep,
yes,
it'll produce some grass.
Some grass, yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. So that's one, and another method is the trees that have been cut. You can bring life back to those trees as long as the roots are not taken out.
Yeah.
So another method is, it's called, in Swahili it's called kisiki hai. It's like giving life back to a tree, to a tree which has been cut. By doing that, like you're not going to do so much effort because that tree grew up in that area.
Yeah.
So it belongs there.
Yeah. Just give it what it needs.
Yeah, what it needs. Yes. And it's the same applies to the method of digging barns as well. So what grows there is what is supposed to grow there.
Yeah. It's sort of like have you heard of permaculture?
Permaculture, yes.
I've learned about permaculture within the last year. So I've been really studying and learning about the benefit of that.
Yeah.
So I'm learning a lot. It's a lot to learn with that. Is that something that's like secondhand knowledge to you from by you coming up in the village? Do you know that secondhand, or are you learning it yourself?
No, I'm learning, and also I'm still learning, but I have a strong belief that a strong belief and a strong will to play part.
Respect.
To play part. So the intention is like deep.
I respect that.
So everything else, even these partnerships, I believe they are in a position to hire like people with PhD and stuff, but they see I do my best, like to play my part, to use my social media, to go on the field, to learn. I even did a song, songs in fact. So it's the drive and also the will to learn more.
And you're using your gift and your platform that you've been blessed with to do what you can with what you got. That's all we can do. You learn where you can fit in and just show love and respect in that area. I respect that. Another partnership that you have that really caught my attention was the Wild Aid one.
Wild Aid.
Yeah. I like how I like what that one stands for. So talk about that one a little bit.
Okay, Wild Aid is about anti-poaching. Anti-poaching, particularly on elephants. So
just elephants only?
Even lions.
Yeah.
Did you know that even lions are being hunted and killed?
No, I didn't know that.
They are being hunted and killed because of the claws.
Wow. How much is one claw?
I don't know, but also some in between. There's also like false beliefs, false traditional beliefs.
Yeah, I got you. Some sort of power to
Yeah.
keep you stronger or something like that.
Yes,
Yeah.
So I'm also contributing in raising a voice to protecting the wildlife. Yeah, and also I feel that I have a responsibility to to play part,
Yeah.
because looking at the numbers of the animals, like for example elephants, if you go back like by 10 years, the number has fallen down. Yes. So it's I feel it's if it goes like this without like us standing for it,
Yeah.
at some point,
They'll be finished.
yeah. So I'm like I
So
said, okay, let me,
it's a lot of illegal hunting going on.
Yeah.
Poorly. I didn't know that. Well, good job that you're actually bringing awareness to it, man. And hopefully, by what you're doing, we'll be able to get them to stop doing it, man.
Yeah,
How's that been going?
It's as right now, as the awareness is going higher,
Yeah.
and also people are becoming like, everyone is becoming, I feel like everyone is becoming like in charge.
Yeah, more aware of what's going on.
Yeah. And also, so it looks good.
Yeah.
As days go by, it looks good.
Yeah. Good. And I know the last partnership that I saw that you had was you're a national ambassador for the environment under the vice president's office.
Yeah.
So you love the environment. You're doing whatever you can to use your platform to speak about the environment, man. How was it making that connection and being an ambassador for the vice president?
Yeah, so the minister and the vice president's office, environment, he appointed like a few like national heroes, like champions for environmental conservation, basing on what they have been doing. Okay. To in contributing environmental conservation.
Was that a goal? Were you trying to get that position?
No, in fact, it was never there before.
Yeah.
So he kind of introduced this. It's never happened before. I've never heard like an artist or a public figure being appointed to be a national ambassador for environment.
Yeah.
It never happened before.
You're doing a lot of firsts, man. You're doing a lot of firsts. Good, man. That's what's up.
Yeah, so I got a call.
Yeah.
Then they said, okay, minister is going to has appointed you to be a national ambassador, and he's gonna make it official, and he's gonna say it publicly, announce it.
Yeah.
So I said, okay, thank you, and thanks for that recognition, and let's do it.
Yeah, you're all for it.
Yeah.
So anything that's really for the environment,
Yeah.
you got direct access to the minister to let them know, like, hey, I have a great idea for the environment, Mr. Minister.
Absolutely.
Yeah, that's good. That's good.
Yeah.
We've been, I know a lot of people in our community, we've been talking about coming together, and actually, like, we've been noticing that there's a shortage in fertilizer in the world. And we've been coming together to put something together to possibly get some fertilizer in place to help with the environment, to get, more things produced for these people they say a food shortage is coming, but if you have enough fertilizer, that's something that won't happen. So yeah, man, this it's cool to see that you actually working on things. You're not just sitting and just singing all the time. You actually working on some stuff and using your stardom to shine light on different things that people are dealing with, man. I respect that.
Thank you,
Definitely
my brother.
respect that, man.
Thank you, and I feel it's our responsibility, all of us, because when we start to face the real impacts of climate change, no one is safe. Nobody is safe. No one is immune to that. So I said, okay, because you see, I have a kid who's 6 years old. Like I want to like make sure I leave this earth better than
Yeah.
how I found it.
In whatever way you
Yeah.
can make that happen.
Yeah.
Yeah. Respect, brother. Respect. Since we're here, gotta show y'all some of the products real quick.
This I'm not your body ready. I'm not your body.
Yeah. Natural product.
Not your body.
Yeah.
Not your body. Suppose baby.
Yeah. Say,
Baby.
yeah. Come closer. Come.
Baby.
Busy Beachy.
Baby. Karibu.
We stepping up in the world, man. We here getting it done. Hey, man, if you ain't recognized it yet, we ain't gonna stop working until we make it, until our family's good. So just keep watching, keep tuning in. We gonna keep working and doing what we was sent here to do. That's all we can do. Anything else is a waste of time, waste of energy, waste of effort. And we got all this breath in our body right now to do something magnificent. So do something with your time. Don't waste it.
Karibu sana.
Welcome.
Yeah.
What's up, America? My name is Luna Miguel. I'm here in Tanzania. Welcome, Tanzania, America.
Yeah.
Oh, I gotta show y'all something real quick. Let me look at this. So my brother has the 100,000 subscriber plaque. He got it a few years ago, but this is something that's a goal of mine. This is the first time I actually was able to see one in person, man. So, you know, you're inspiring me, brother.
Thank you.
I can actually hold one of these. Congratulations on having one of these, brother.
Thank you, my brother.
Yes,
Thank you so
yes.
much. We're still going.
Yes, yes. Still trying to add to it.
Yeah.
Yes. So this is where you come and lay down a little bit.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. So this is where I put down my melodies, my concepts, ideas, everything.
Yeah.
So and you can see I have my Rode microphone, Focusrite, Yamaha speakers.
Yeah.
It's a humble, tiny studio, but I tried at least to have, you know,
The basic necessities.
the basic necessities and at least, you know, the best equipment.
Yeah. So for the people that, you know, some people may not think you can sing.
Yeah.
Sing something real quick for the people.
Okay, I'm gonna sing. Moyo machine, ilo majibu ya upendo ulishakosa, wacha waseme nimekupendea nini. Moyo machine, bambata, shika, kamata, rumba, sakata, kaboka mchizi, shadata, yeah.
Yeah, something Rafiki.
Anytime, my brother. Karibu sana.
Did y'all see how he closed the door? Like I didn't say nothing though. He was like, sing. All right, that's what I do. Let me close this door and get to it. Something Something Rafiki.
Asante sana.
So the village boy from the Doma has a whole trophy case full of trophies that he got to show us that he's racked up over the hard work that he's put in, man. So let's show these people some of your awards, man.
The first one to win was this one. This one was like, yo, you can do it.
Yeah.
We did it. Yeah. This was in 2011.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
This is heavy. You want to hold?
Yeah. That was for Best Swahili R&B Song of in Tanzania Music Awards.
2011. This is the one that you was just talking about.
Yeah. This one. Yeah.
It's the one Mommy was happy about.
Yeah. Yes. Yeah.
This is heavy, brother.
Yeah.
Hongera sana.
Asante sana. So there's this one, Tanzania Music Awards. This one for Songwriter of the Year, Tanzania Music Awards. And this one was about fashion. At some point they said I was best male personality.
At some point.
Like like best male, like best dressed. Okay, thank you. Asante. This is Swahili Fashion Week. It's like the biggest fashion platform in Tanzania and East Africa.
Okay.
Yeah, so Thank you, Swahili Fashion.
Yeah, hongera rafiki.
Yeah, and there's this one as well. It was called Under 30 Youth Awards. So I won Best Entertainer, Best Entertainer of the Year. It was called Under 30 Youth Awards.
Yeah.
And then there's this two. It's called Nyambago Awards. It's organized in Central Tanzania to recognize the artist that represents Central Tanzania.
Yeah.
So this was best song. I think it was more Sophia,
Yeah.
and this one was best artist.
Wow. So you got two that day.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. And then I have in 2017-2018, I participated in a charity event in France, Paris. It was about children with autism. Yeah, so they gave me this recognition.
Yeah.
Like, go and keep this
Yeah.
as
Asante for
as
coming.
appreciation. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then those are from Mdundo. Mdundo music platform, which is like the biggest East Africa's music streaming platform.
So it's like East Africa Spotify.
Yes, yeah, exactly.
Okay.
Yes. So I won most downloaded Afropop artists.
Yeah.
That was 2017. And then this one, most downloaded song, most downloaded single, Moyo Machine. Yeah.
Wow, boss.
Yeah. and then this one was about environmental conservation with deepest appreciation for your outstanding contribution to our environmental restoration efforts. That was December 2021.
Yeah.
It was by a foundation called Lead Foundation from Dodoma. And then what else? I think that's pretty much it. Yeah.
That's it. You get a son of Rafiki.
Asante
Sana for showing us
Thank you,
some of the work that you've put in. So I know, believe it or not, a lot of my people that's on my platform, that watches our platform, don't believe that there's people over here in East Africa doing the things that you're doing, man. So, you'll be a first to a lot of my people and a lot of my audience. A lot of them can't believe that somebody's over here doing this type of stuff. So, man, congratulations on the accomplishments that you've made. As a brother, I respect it, man. You know what I'm saying? I know how hard it is to come from the bottom of something and build it, man. So, I respect that a lot, and man.
Thank you, thank you so much. I appreciate it.
Yeah, a lot of my people watching these videos think also that, I gotta ask this question. Africans hate African Americans, and they don't want us to come back over here to Africa in order to help come together. Yeah, that's what they teach us. So, what do you have to say to anybody that has that type of mindset to think that our African brothers don't want us back here?
That's completely false. Out here we are very welcoming, particularly in Tanzania. We are very welcoming, and we are we love togetherness.
Asante Sana, bro. Thank you. Thank you for, that message to the people.
Anytime.
There's people that, believe it or not, are afraid to really come back home to the motherland and see what's here and connect to the brothers. And, thank you for giving the time and letting people know what's up, man. I thank you.
Anytime, my brother. Thank you so much also for coming to my home, my brother.
Yeah.
I know you have a lot of things to do. You have, family, work, plannings and everything, but you dedicated time to come and talk to your brother.
Yeah.
I appreciate that.
Yeah, no problem.
And anytime, welcome, my brother.
Yeah. Asante Sana.
Karibu sana.
Asante Rafiki.
Karibu sana.
So yeah, if you made it to the end of the video, we appreciate it. If you haven't already, make sure you hit the subscribe button. If you haven't already, make sure you hit the subscribe button. I'm gonna say it again. If you made it to the end of the video, you must have liked it. So make sure you go over to my brother's Benpo, all of his social media networking sites to stay tuned to what he has going on, to what he's building, what he's doing for people over here in Africa. We've been having a slight conversation about NFT and the technology. So he may be one of the people that bring it to the forefront over here to help the people out. So make sure you guys stay tuned and stay tuned with my brother. And thank you all. Repat Book is Africa's first social media platform steered towards repatriates, also known as returnees to the motherland, in every country of Africa, as well as diasporans in America, Canada, the UK, and all four corners of the earth who are considering making the journey to freedom. It is a space where we can chat, earn money simply by being active on the site, and all of the features we are already familiar with from Facebook and WhatsApp, without having to sell our information and minus the censorship. For all continental Africans, repats in Africa, and persons who wish to come to Africa, this is our place to build, learn, network, problem solve, unite, innovate, and educate ourselves for a smooth transition into our rightful positions as we break away from our captors. This is the place we all knew we needed. By consolidating our energy, we can force transformation. This is the drum. If you're interested in joining the community, click the link in the description. Karibu.